Hey everybody, and welcome back to the channel. If you watched our last Paralives episode, you know we're picking up exactly where we left off with our Sim Maria that we just moved in. What I want to do is, I want to take a look at her house. We didn't look at it when we moved her in, we just bought it and that was where we ended. So it looks like you come in, and on the first floor, let me put the walls down. You do that with this little box here. And you have the same options. You have the no walls, the cutaway walls, and then you have full walls. I'm going to play with no walls for now. So in her house, you have this nice living room with a little fireplace, a couch, and a chair. You have the kitchen and the dining room, and it looks like she has an upstairs and a downstairs. You have these arrows that you go up and down with, so this is her basement. Looks like there's also a broken TV cut into the stairs there, which is interesting. Okay. You can also go up and down on the floors with the page up and page down button, and this is the upstairs of her house. So it's a nice, decent house for her. Looks pretty nice. Good for a starting point. It's got a bathroom, 2 bedrooms, and then plenty of room for expansion. I have noticed, apparently, that if you have the walls completely cut away and it goes down into the terrain, that you can see through the bottom of the world. It still does that if you have it up, if there's nothing to be seen. So, with that being said, let's start playing. Let's go up here to follow her. We're going to go back up to the main floor with those arrows. And we're going to see, so she has these goals. She wants to settle home, find a job, place a decorative item in your home, and cook a meal. Let's see if she has a computer to find a job. I think that's the only way we can find a job from what I was watching in the videos. I didn't see them do it on the front. Actually, let's check the phone. So we click the para to go to the phone. Let's escape from that. Let's go, because apparently you can't see the whole menu. So we can actually find a job from the phone. So let's play. You can also use the 1, 2, and 3 key to change the speed, but there is not a button that I have found that pauses. So just bear that in mind. Can we open her characteristics? So she's creative, she has the physique, she has mind, and she has charisma. So I think we're going to try to find a job that has to do with creativity. We can do art. She can be a receptionist for $250, or not $250, 250 paradigms a day. We've got music, which is also 250 paradigms a day. She would work at the hospital as a music therapist. So really, we either have the receptionist at the museum or library, or a music therapist at the hospital. I think I want to do that one. We get to pick our times we work, and we get to pick the days we work to some extent. Let's do 12 to 1700, and we can do 3 days a week or 4 days a week. Let's start with 3 days a week, doing Tuesday, Thursday, and Saturday. So she now has a job. This is the new paper. So we have Mayor Gloomberg welcomes the McKinney household and shares a list of activities to do around town. We can accept that list, so we'll do that. The Astronomy Club will observe a rare space phenomena. Join them tonight at the Mountaintop Park. We can hit show on map to look where that is, and it says, please stop. Graffiti says Mayor Gloomberg. It's not very nice. So, she also has this goal as well, to discover the town, which we can do, and you see it gives us 10 experience points, and that one also gives us 10 experience points. Let's talk with Paloma here, just so we can get to know some people. And as they talk, you notice in the last video it showed us that this bar will fill up and we can pick interactions. So we're going to introduce ourselves as new in town. It increases their acquaintance level. We can pick a reaction. She does want to buy a computer to level up the programming skill. So here are our options. Become acquaintances with someone new, which kind of we're doing. Buy a computer and level up the programming skill. It says because of her talent, we could do that. She does need a computer. I do think that would be beneficial. She can become friends with Roberto Robert, which was the train conductor, or flirt with Roberto Robert, which I don't think we're going to do. Let's do, because it's easiest right now to become acquaintances with someone new. We're still waiting for this bar to fill up, talking to Paloma. We can talk with Pauline. Let's see if we can add them to a group by doing this.
Mito? Nemo. Okay.
Hopefully that will help us talk with them.
Mino.
Pick up another action. We're gonna introduce ourselves in a joyful manner this time, and that fulfilled her want.
Tuta. Chico.
She still wants to have a snack, so let's actually go and have her have a snack with an apple. We're walking over to the kitchen. I've noticed they do stand mighty close to the refrigerator when they do use it. She's going back out to talk to them. And the one parrot is going into the house. Are we going to talk through the walls? Okay, she's followed us out. Now, if you didn't know, you can report bugs by using this button here. It will open a separate window for that. We're not going to do that right now. We don't really have a need to. Oh, so she grabbed a snack with us. Okay, let's no longer talk to them. So now we need to place a decorative item in our home. Let's do probably the easiest one and go into build mode. I believe you can hit B. Yes, you can hit B. That does wall placement. We don't need wall placement. And that opens build mode. Let's see if I can find the little plants. We can do clutter, or we can do core. Let's just grab a nice little, we're gonna put it on the table there. And then you hit escape to close that, and then you can hit this button and it takes you back to the menu, or I'm sorry, live mode, I guess is what it would be the equivalent of. So now all she needs to do is cook a meal. Let's actually go down here and see, this is like a job board where she can accept jobs. So let's look at daily requests from the townies. She's still eating this apple, supposedly. Is she stuck eating the apple? Can I cancel this? Okay, let's cancel that interaction. And then we'll also gather this. Because her other goal is to collect 5 gems, mushrooms, or artifacts. So we're going to do that as well. You can right click to follow the para on their picture down here. My startup needs a new website. Could you code it for me? Unfortunately, we cannot. So we have to not accept that. Let's go exploring the town, shall we? See what we can find. She should be going to collect that. We got another thing we can collect here. This is a bus stop, which we'll probably end up taking to the museum to turn in our stuff that we collect. Let's actually go up to her. We'll do that now. We'll take this bus stop. Does cost a few paradigms, but we're going to take the bus stop to the bus stop down there, just so we can get there faster. Do a loading screen, you hear the bus. Let's collect that. There is another job board. Let's see if it's a different request. Speed through this a little bit. It is not a different request. Okay. There's a little bit of a beach down here. See if there's anything down here we can gather. A little bit of park here with a mushroom. Let's go gather it. See what else we can find around town. Because like I said, she wants as one of her goals to turn it into the museum. So we're just going to collect all this stuff here. See what else we can find, because it says she needs to collect 5. So the other part of this discover the town, she wants to make a donation to the museum, make a donation to the community center, and buy something at a shop. So we're going to do those as well. She has another want for that. Which I guess the next thing we'll do is buy a computer and level up our programming skill. Got some lobster, yellow rusula, oyster. Let's see. Is there anything else? I'm still trying to get used to these controls. I'm definitely not used to them. They're just going to take me some time to get used to. Malachite. I would not have seen that if I hadn't gone back. This would be where she works, as the hospital, since she is a musical therapist there. I would like to come and repair this and the vending machine, vandalize those. I don't know why somebody would do that, but I have noticed in my little play testing that the trash cans get vandalized a lot. Quite a bit, actually. She ran through the railing there. We're just checking this out, seeing how things look. I haven't actually seen this bit up here. See, there's a trash can that's been vandalized. We're not going to worry about that right now, though. Once she's done with that, we're going to come collect those. And this is the museum. And this is the community center. You could find those by clicking these magnifying glasses next to the task. Takes $20 to repair an item. Her repair skill is going up. From what I've seen, this is the only skill that doesn't have like for the cooking you have the food skill, and then the cooking skill falls under the food skill. So we're gonna come over here and we're gonna hit make a donation. Hopefully this will complete, let's pin this one. Hopefully this will complete this bit of the quest. We have that we can donate. We're gonna donate the malachite, that as well. We're gonna just donate whatever we can. And that gives us the reward of 250 paradigms. Now I believe this, if I hit this, does take us to this, and it says this is the community center, so we are going to come in here. We're going to hit make a donation to this as well. And we can donate the oyster. So we're going to donate that as well, and that then completes that goal. Let's see. And then the next thing I want to do is buy something from a shop, which I believe, if I remember correctly from the video that Paralives did, you can buy something from the flower shop. There's a free flower every day. So we're going to go here and we can buy this. It's usually $200 and it's completely free. Just run here really fast. So that does in fact complete that. When your goal is complete, you come over here to the exclamation mark and it has the one, and you claim the rewards. So she's personality level up for her, so we'll go here, we'll hit this, and it gives us the options for 2 things to do. We can do Jack of all trades mastery, +1 learning speed if you have at least 5 skills at level 5. She doesn't really have any of those right now, so I don't feel like that one's going to be super smart for us to do. Better knowledge. Knowledge skills progress at a base speed of 2 instead of 1 when working on an associated skill. We're going to do that. That just seems like it makes more sense for us. Alright, so let's go home. We can hit this button here and that takes her home. We're going to follow her home. We're going to change the camera so we can see her. And her home is in fact right here. Now, she has that other goal, if you remember, from here. We're going to pin this one as well. To cook a meal, we're going to click the fridge. We're going to hit cook. And she has 4 options she can do currently. She can do eggs and toast, frozen pizza, instant rice, and a microwaved hamburger. These are level 1, these are level 2. We're gonna go with the frozen pizza. And that's what she's gonna eat today. I also do believe we want to go ahead and buy that computer for her so she can work on her programming skill. After we, of course, eat. So now we can go claim our reward again because she's completed that meal. Now she has no active goals. I'm gonna tell her to throw this away. They said in their playthrough video that I watched, that's really all I've watched on this, that currently the refrigerator cannot take food, like you can use it to make food, but it doesn't store food. So anything you make just has to be thrown away if it's not eaten. Let's go upstairs. We're gonna have her use the bathroom. Take a shower. I feel like it's kind of early for her to go to bed, so we're just gonna have her see where we're at when she's done with the shower and using the bathroom. We can become friends with Paloma. I do plan on doing another video where I dive into build mode instead of just like taking and like placing small things. So what little bits of build mode you see in this, they're not really, I haven't done any more than that. Won't do any more than that. I'll do a separate video where we actually fully dive in and build a house. So let's see. So we can go by furnishings. Let's see if we have like an office option. We do. Okay, so we need a desk. Let's go with this. Let's change the color to this. I do like how it kind of does a line. She needs a chair. It does a line to show you where it's like lined up with. We're just gonna do a black chair. And then she needs a computer. We're just gonna go with this computer. So that gives her that. And we're gonna go back to build mode again by clicking this button here. I haven't figured out a button to go back to build mode easily. She wants to level up the programming, so we'll hit the programming button there. And as this game still is in early access, we want to save often. Saving often is good. It can have bugs. Bugs can cause crashes, and you don't want to lose any progress you've made. So I guess this is what's considered the knowledge skill, the technology. That would be her base knowledge skill. And then this is the programming skill, which I guess is the secondary skill or that comes with that. We're going to speed through this because she does want to level up her programming skill. So we're going to try to get her to level 2 before bedtime. And you'll notice I haven't done this one. That's important. So she's now got that level 2 to the programming skill. We're going to end this and we're going to have her come over here and go to sleep. I'm not going to speed through this part because you'll notice that when she went to sleep, that want disappeared. They reset every night. We're going to pick this up a little bit more. So every night, it says every day when your household is asleep, your storyteller lets you pick a story card. You can choose one of 3 story cards every night for our first night. Let's pick a new life goal. So if this is the life goals pack, you see her other options are your workplace gave away an old computer, and then you receive a surprise tax refund. But for the tutorial sake that it's walking us through, we have to pick the life goals pack. So she can do a big house, own a house worth 40,000 paradigms, and own $1,000 worth of decorative items. We know her house isn't that big currently. I don't see her being able to complete that goal anytime soon. This one says town contributor, donate 25 items to the museum, complete 3 community center bundles, and purchase 15 items from a shop. Breadwinner, reach job rank 5 and earn a daily salary of 500. We're going to go with that one just because that one seems to be the most realistically to be completed. I know she's only job rank 1, but we do get a new newspaper every day. It says the train broke down. It could never happen, they said. Ephemeral art piece left overnight by anonymous artist. Check it out while you still can. And the premium gym offers free yoga classes to all residents. Join today at the community center. So that's what's in the news today. We're gonna go have her, let's actually have her go to the bathroom first. She's gonna use the toilet. Then we're gonna have her take a shower. And we're going to have her cook herself some food. We're gonna do some toast. The yellow ones they don't have as good of a chance of success as the regular ones that have the bluish color. And you'll notice here that we have, just like the job board or request board, we have paras that walk around with these exclamation marks over their heads and the request over their heads. So if we wanted to, we could talk to her and accept her request. If it is completable. So let's actually talk with her. Hopefully we can talk with her and catch her before she goes somewhere. So the bar filled up even though they're nowhere near each other for some reason. It says, please spread the word about the community center rebuilding initiative. So we're going to hit yes. So that gives us another goal here. Talk about the community center while in a group 3 times. So let's see. Let's see what friends we have. So we have people we work with. We have Paloma, which I haven't figured out how to call people over. Let's see if we can use phone. Call parafolk, invite home. So we can. Are we gonna finish this? Okay, I guess we're just not finishing that food anymore. So let's make our meal first. That food previously we were making is just gone. Again, expect bugs. It's early access. It's fine. Oh no, there's a fire. Is she gonna extinguish it? Can we cancel the panic? Extinguish fire. I did believe they said this was potentially a bug. She's just not doing anything now. Can we get unstuck? Extinguish the fire? Okay, so that seemingly fixed the completely panicking. Hopefully she can extinguish this before it spreads entirely too far. Now she's on fire. Okay. This is not going well for her. And the house is still on fire. Okay, can we extinguish the fire? Can we call the fire department? Call fire services. Quit panicking. We're gonna have to get unstuck again. Call fire services. So obviously she cannot extinguish it without getting herself on fire. Let's try it again. Interesting firefighter uniforms, and they're all just in a pile outside. And she got it extinguished kind of before they did. Let's have her come and extinguish herself. She's so stressed that her needs are ignored. Let's slow this down a little bit. That was not good. And it's very expensive to replace those items. We no longer have enough money. Okay. So, now we have to figure out how to get money. Because her job, we can always get another job, I believe. Let's see. She does work in 57 minutes. So let's just see how that goes. She wants to interact with someone and watch TV for 2 hours. Let's just come down here and watch some TV. And we want to try and help her get her happiness up. She's only got 30 more minutes before she has to work though, so it's not going to complete this goal completely, but it will help her. So she's off to work. She works till 1,700 hours. We're going to speed through this and hopefully have enough money to repair them or replace the items when she gets back. I'll see you then. And she's back. We're going to go back to speed 1. She's not quite home yet. There she is. We still don't have the money to replace these burnt items. Okay. So let's just watch TV. I wonder why she's not sitting on the couch to watch TV. Okay. We can at least make some food. We're gonna try a frozen pizza again because she does need some food. Can I send her home? We're gonna ask her to leave. Is she stuck again? No. She's definitely not progressing in these skills. You could see it said not progressing in the food skill due to being stressed. She is still progressing in the cooking skill, which, okay, it's good that she can still progress one skill while not progressing the knowledge skill. It's just due to being stressed. And she's got 7 hours and 43 minutes left on being stressed from the fire. Does need, in fact, eat though, so we're gonna let her eat. We might have to actually get her a second job, just so she has money to repair. We do need to clean these ashes up, so let's do that. So I think we have to click them all. I guess we'll find out. I only clicked 3 of them. We had to click them all. Okay, so asking her to leave just completely wipes everything she's doing. Again, we know it's gonna have bugs. It's fine. We're gonna have her come in and throw away the food, watch some more TV. Hopefully get this completed. I'm not sure why that popped up. I didn't click anything over there. Again, not a big deal. I would like to complete this goal at least before going to bed. There we go. So we can stop watching TV. We're going to turn the TV off. We're going to come upstairs. We're going to use the toilet. And then we're going to go to bed. But as she's winding down her day, I also want to wind down this episode, say thank you all for watching. If you do have any suggestions, you can put them in the comments below. Don't forget to share with your friends and subscribe if you like. And I'll see you all next time. Bye, guys.